Hey Keith, my name is George and I'm with Underdog Leads. So the point of this video is to show you how a website can increase the revenue going to your business. So the first thing, I just want to say congratulations on getting a large amount of good reviews on Angie. So I'm sure this definitely wasn't easy to get. But what I'm going to talk about in this video is going to be how a website can help you. The three things I'm going to cover are going to be content, backlinks, and citations. And I'll show you the opportunity of how taking these steps can really help your business. So when I look up Fence Company in Baltimore, Ohio, the first guy that pops up is the Comstock Fence Company, and RMG Fence is next. So I'm going to show you why they're number one and RMG is number two. So the first thing is content. Google typically likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 words depending on competition and number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can strategically place these keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. For example, this would be Fence Company in Baltimore. Okay, so now we can kind of look at this. Let's look at the website. So, good fences made. Looks like that's part of the video. But you can tell how they're including certain words here. Fences, Jackson Repairs, Comstock Fence Company, Central Ohio area. They're mentioning the location as well. Services, talking about some services they do. Testimonial. So they have a small amount of content with a little bit of keywords, but that is enough for them to be number one. So the number two guy, RMG Fence, actually isn't even in Baltimore, Ohio. So, but these guys are popping up second. We can tell it's the same thing. These guys don't have any content. They have less though, so they're number two, but they're still including commercial, residential fence, Central, Southern Ohio, wood, farm fence, pressure treated yellow pine. Those are materials you would use. Wire products, galvanized. Talking about the chain link. This doesn't necessarily help, but I guess they are listing some areas, so that might help a little bit with that. But you can tell the content is super important here as far as who's going to pop up first. When a client's looking, who are they going to call if they don't already know who you are? So the next thing I want to talk about is backlinks. A backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another via clickable or hyperlink text. These links act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses to build trust in your business by seeing others vouching for you. So effectively, this is like a popularity contest where the person with the most links pointing at them is going to win. But it is worth noting that the links that you want to get to a website need to be relevant to the industry and local. Okay, so Comstock Fence Company has 125 backlinks coming from 5 referring domains. Number 2, RMG Fence, has 162 coming from 13. So although these are the number one guys in Baltimore, but these guys aren't trying to rank in Baltimore, so just by having this, they're ranking for surrounding cities as well. So this doesn't only focus you on one city, this focuses you on neighboring cities, which is very helpful. So the next thing I want to talk about is citations, which is really helpful for this map section right here. A citation is anywhere your business name, number, and address are shown exactly as per your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses because these generate huge amounts of revenue. Usually they get 30 to 40% of the traffic. So a citation can be from directories such as Yelp, Angie, BBB, Expertise, and I'm sure you heard of a bunch of others. Social media accounts work great for this too. So the idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. The larger your online presence is, the more Google is going to trust you. Once Google sees you more often than your competitors, the more likely it is to rank you above them. So once you get your content, backlinks, and citations to come together, you can start to outgrow your competitors, and here's why it's so worth it. So there's effectively two routes you can take here. You can do all of this. You can create a website, do content, backlinks, citations, and focus everything in Baltimore. So you can effectively rank in all the surrounding areas like Pickerton, Millersport, Thurston, Pleasantville, all these surrounding areas to get you more customers in this large area effectively, which is super helpful. Or you can go another route and you can try targeting a lot of Columbus, which I know there's probably a pretty good market in here too. So by doing these things, it would be super helpful as far as growing your business and increasing your revenue. So what we can do here is, I'm using a tool called Ahrefs. And Ahrefs is just a tool. They have their own algorithms, just like Google has their own algorithms. Typically on Google, the search volume and everything is a lot higher. But just by doing a quick search here, I can see fence company in Ohio is getting searched at least 100 times a month. Best fence company. If we look up, let's see this different one, fencing in Columbus, it's getting about 250 searches a month. Fencing, if you add Ohio, it's 400. Not classes, but this has got to be helpful. Fencing companies. And there's usually more and more traffic and leads you can try and pull from this with different keywords such as fence contractor. You can even go specific. Chain link fence, commercial fence, wrought iron fence. I'm not sure if you do vinyl, but vinyl, ranch fencing, the list goes on and on. So if you do find yourself wanting to continue scaling as far as you want, feel free to reach out to me and I can help you out with some more information. We can talk about your goals and I can do research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business and what it might take to reach those goals. Again, my name is George. Feel free to reach out to me. My door's always open. Thank you for watching. I really hope this helps. Have a great day.